Today we're going to be hiking to Tasmania's longest waterfall before heading north to the port city of Burnie.
We have just driven through Rosebery and have arrived at the trailhead of Montezuma Falls.
This waterfall's iconic because it's Tasmania's longest at 104 meters. So we are super pumped to see this.
Now Tasmania has what they call the 60 Great Short Walks, and this is one of them, so I'm expecting the actual hike to be just as nice as the falls. We have just reached our first roadblock. I don't think many people walk on this hike. Because
hey, this could be recent.
It could be recent, but ooh, it's quite sludgy here as well. But look at this. Oh gosh. Oh, seems like there's a way through that side or underneath there. Which way are we picking?
Which way would have the least spiders?
Spiders or leeches? Which one?
Oh, I'm watching to see what to do and what not to do. Oh dear. You're right with your backpack?
Makes it a little bit more.
You're through! This hike shouldn't be too bad, and it hasn't been yet. So online I saw it was 11.5 kilometers return. When we got here the sign said 10-kilometer return. It's pretty much different everywhere I look, and I'm hesitant to say it's going to be an easy hike after Mount Roland, because we went into that seeing online that it was, what'd they say it was, like 6 hours return or something?
A 4.5 to 6 hours return.
Yeah, 4.5 to 6 hours return.
Which someone made a mistake there, and then everyone probably just bit their tongue. They're like, yeah, no, it's meant to be that long. Something must have gone wrong.
As well, in them saying it was like 6 hours return or whatever, they were like, oh, the whole trail's pretty much flat until you get to where you have to like go straight at the mountain, but the whole start is flat. And that was totally wrong. The whole thing was steep. That trail took us 9 hours.
Yeah.
9 hours.
I think if you're fit, you can maybe do it between 6 and 8, but there's no way you can do it in 4.5.
No.
I'm sorry, unless you're jogging the whole way.
Yeah, no way.
Which, you're breaking something if you're jogging that path.
This trail actually follows the historic Northeast Dundas tramway line, and this whole way we haven't seen anything that would show that that's where the tram was, but we've hit this point on a little bridge. You can see here we've got water behind us, and just back here is a tram line that is like completely overgrown now.
Pretty surprising that it's still there.
I didn't think we'd be able to see any parts of the old tram line, but
and that's actually why this trail should be flat, is because, you know, it follows the tram line. This tram line actually used to connect the mines to like a smelter, I think it is, in Wehan. They apparently carried 700 tons of firewood every week for the smelters. That is a lot of wood. Also with this firewood, they had, I think, just silver, but there are also gold mines in this area. And obviously people that they carried to Wehan. Now sadly, because of the mines and the tramway and whatnot, they actually cut down majority of the forest around here. I think they said both sides of the tramway, when they decommissioned this tram line, was completely like bare and barren. But because of the high rainfall and the types of trees that they have in this area, it seems like it's made mostly a good recovery. Obviously, we don't know, because I know. But I could imagine that a lot of the trees that they had in this area would have been big stumps, like thousands and thousands year old trees.
Montezuma Falls was actually named after the Montezuma mining company that used to mine here, and I believe they predominantly mine silver, but also tin, gold, lead, zinc, all these different things. But I heard about this online. I didn't know if it would be open, but we've stumbled across one of the mine shafts. Apparently you can't go deep and it's like blocked off part way through, but you can enter it.
I wish we brought our torch now.
I know, I'm so sad we didn't bring our torch, so I'm gonna have to like use my phone torch, which is probably not gonna be good enough. But yeah. I mean, already it's like doing nothing. It's like so dark and dingy, and I feel like there's gonna be bats in there.
We should keep an eye out to see if we can see any gold. How nice would that be?
Imagine we just come out with like a giant gold nugget. We're like, all right.
I would settle for like 5 grams even.
How much would that give us?
I think like...
I don't know how much gold is worth. Just whatever is big to keep us covered for a while would be nice.
I think 500 grams is like 40, 50 grand.
Imagine like a big... You can put it in the backpack and head on home. Will there be bats in there, do you think?
Potentially.
I'd be worried.
That's all right. Microbats are
Do
friends.
I have to go first?
Oh, apparently the bats in Tasmania don't have the Lyssa virus, so even if we do get bitten, should be all right.
Why do I go first?
Do you want me to go first? I have a stick.
No, it's dripping. It's dripping. I'm scared you go first. This is a man thing.
This is a man thing. So
Yeah.
apparently this is a man thing. And
You're the brave one.
I am a man.
Okay, you go. You got your stick.
I'm not gonna get any.
We're both scaredy cats. Ew, it's dripping, it's dripping. Can you see? Oh gosh. Why are you ducking? Don't tell me it's... Oh, Wehan!
What?
That is not the focus right now.
I mean...
It's pretty dingy. Can stay low. There's probably glowworms in here. Look at the floor as well. It's like soaked. And we got some wooden steps. You know those videos of like people going in caves on YouTube? This is what this feels like. Ew, 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 I don't like it.
Yeah, there's spiders in here.
Okay, come out. Wait, that's as far as it goes, isn't it? It's just the end there.
It's pretty much there. Wow, that drops straight down. Have a look at that. There's a ladder right there that drops down. And there's spiders everywhere. Look at that big spider right there.
Really?
Yeah.
A web or a spider?
Spiders.
You saw the spider?
Yeah, multiple.
The path has actually been really easy. It's been pretty flat, pretty much no incline, but it has been pretty muddy. So there is sections like this that just is thick, wet mud, which you can tell by my boot here.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're gonna come do this, maybe wear hiking boots.
I mean, how wild do you expect the Wild West to be if it's called the Wild West, Lydia? We are immersed in nature, nothing around us.
Smack bang in the heart of the West Rainforest.
Exactly.
Western Rainforest, it is beautiful. I think we've made it to the bridge and the waterfall. Load limit 4 people. Yes, I think we can go up over the bridge, but then you can also go down to the waterfall. Should we go the bridge? Looks wobbly.
It looks very narrow.
Oh, it's swinging.
Oh my god. This is as far as I go. Look at how high that is. That's 104 meters right there. And that probably looks like 50 meters.
It's massive, it's so big. Like, I knew it was gonna be big, but actually, obviously, because it's Tasmania's longest, but it is huge. And this is terrifying. There's so much out beyond us and underneath us. It's very wobbly, so I think let's slowly go back there and see what's that way.
I'll give you guys an idea. There's my foot. See, I don't doubt the strength of the bridge and the parts that it has. Like, I just doubt the strength of that footing right over there. Like, that's fine and all, like over there, but this is it, connected to the floor. So it sways heavily from side to side. So up and down, I'm not worried, but side to side, geez.
Okay, now.
What?
Come on. We're gonna go down. I'm hoping this takes us to the bottom. Otherwise, we're gonna have to cross and see what's on the other side. Look at this! that was an incredible hike. 100% recommend, but we're now heading north to Burnie. And we were gonna head to Corinna because we really wanted to kayak along the Pieman River. But we were a little bit worried about getting there and access because the barge is currently closed for maintenance. The road from the north, the Western Explorer, apparently has loads of potholes and is really rough condition at the moment. So we were worried about how to actually get there. If any Tassie locals are watching and can recommend or let us know whether we'd even be able to get to Corinna, please let us know because we would love to go there at some point. But yeah, we are off north to Burnie. Jackets back on because the ocean air is very chilly out there. It's very windy up here, as you may be able to tell, but we have just come to the Upper Burnie lookout and it gives us a really cool perspective of the port city of Burnie. Burnie's pretty big, so I guess not in the perspective of like Melbourne or places we've been like cities, but this is actually the 4th largest city in Tasmania. So I think it's Hobart, Launceston, Devonport at like 26,000 and then Burnie at just below 20,000. So it's a pretty big city. So Burnie has quite an industrial past and present. So this port is Tasmania's largest general cargo port. And Burnie is known for the iconic The Pulp, which was a paper mill that ran here, I think, for over 70 years until it closed down in 2010. And interestingly, this port is actually a major stop for quite a lot of cruises. So there's a lot going on here in Burnie.
So this lookout here actually gives you a very good view of the port itself, as well as like the processing facility where they have the wood chips and the timber ready for export.
Pretty sure Wehan just insulted me.
I did not.
He gave me a weird look and I said, what? And he went, your hair looks very beach-like. So sorry if my hair is scruffy, but we're at the beach. So we've rocked up to Kui Point Reserve, which is a self-contained camping area in Burnie, and you need a permit to camp here, which we've got, and we can be here up to 2 nights. It's pretty nice behind us. We're right next to the water. You can hear the ocean, but we are tucked behind an industrial area and there's currently building work, so you can probably hear it. There's a crane driving just behind us.
I mean, it looks like they're doing some maintenance on the railway, so hopefully there's no...
I was just about to say, like, because there's a railway, hopefully it's not a very active one. It will probably keep us up all night, but like Wehan said, it looks like they're doing maintenance on the railway, so hopefully that's not running. But yeah, this is where we are for the night.
So it's later in the day. We came here at sunset, and it's a little disappointing.
We came to the Burnie Penguin Observation Centre to see the little penguins, because there are loads of penguins along the north coast that call the north coast home. And in particular, this spot in Burnie, they have this observation centre where you can check out the penguins, and currently doing construction, so no access.
Yeah, it's
pretty sad.
It's pretty sad because we were looking at their, like, they have a live stream here of like the little bars, and we were looking at it all day, well, not all day when we had signal, and yeah, it's just
we wanted to come here and see them, and we wanted to end the video showing you the penguins, but
yeah, we
will be back, or we will see penguins somewhere along the north coast.
Yeah, there's apparently heaps of little penguins like everywhere in Tassie, so
we'll see them at some point.
We will.
But I guess thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.